Lesson 30, Year-End Process. In this chapter, we'll discuss about changing of the financial year and the year-end entries, that is the entries which are normally posted at the end of the financial year. Year-end entries include depreciation charged on fixed asset, interest paid on loan taken from bank, profit and loss transferred to partner's capital account, and VAT payable for the last month of the year. So, along with discussing these entries, we'll discuss how we can change financial year in BC. So, first of all, we'll discuss with the year-end entry, starting with the entry of depreciation charge on fixed asset. For this, we'll go to transactions journal voucher, specify the required date, and then we'll debit the depreciation account. Specify the amount of depreciation, and then we are crediting here the car account, that is the car which is used for office purpose. In the narration field also you can see we are specifying the narration as depreciation at the rate of 15% is charged on the car used for office purpose. Click save button to save this transaction. Next we are entering the transaction for interest on loan taken from the bank, that here we are debiting the interest on loan account and we are crediting the UAE loan account, that is the bank account we are using for the loan. Next we are making an entry for the profit transfer to partners capital account. Here we are debiting the profit and loss account and we are crediting the partners account. So here we have divided the profit equally among the partners. Next we will be posting an entry for the VAT payable for the last month of the year. For this entry, we'll debit the VAT output account and we'll credit the VAT payable account. Now we'll create the VAT payable account from here itself by pressing the F3 key. We'll specify the account name as VAT payable account and we'll specify its group as current liabilities. So we are creating a VAT payable account under the group current liabilities. Now we'll credit this account in the journal voucher and we'll click the save button to save the transaction. On clicking the save button, a VAT payment adjustment details window will appear. Currently, we'll leave this window as blank because as of now, we have not yet made payment for the VAT, so we cannot fill the VAT payment details. Now we'll change the financial year, that is we'll go to the next financial year. For changing financial year, we'll use the administration change financial year option. On clicking the change financial year option, you can see another option, new year from 1st January 2020 is appearing. We'll click this option. We'll click the OK button. Here we are enabling the create new year only, don't carry balances option. On clicking this option, Busy will create new financial year and will not carry any balances. This option is helpful when you want to quickly change the financial year without carrying the balances. When you carry balances, it takes some time, but without carrying balances, if you change the financial year, then Busy very quickly create a new financial year. Now it's showing the message that financial year has been changed successfully. We'll go to transactions journal voucher. We'll specify the date, that is the date on which the payment has been made. Here we'll be debiting the VAT payable account and we will be crediting the bank account. Click save button to save the transaction. Now we'll again come back to the previous financial year to specify the payment details in our journal voucher that we have entered in the month of December. So we'll again use the change financial year option. We'll switch back to the financial year 2019. Now we'll open the journal voucher in modify mode. Here we'll click the save button. On clicking the save button, VAT adjustment details window will appear. Here we'll specify all the payment details like challan number, check DD number, bank code, interest penalty if any, and so on. So this is the process of entering the VAT details for the VAT paid for the last month of the year. Now we'll be discussing the change financial year option. Although we have seen how we can change the financial year, we'll again now go to the administration change financial year option. We'll select the new financial year, and here the option create new year only, don't carry balances we have already discussed. Next option is don't carry item balances. That is, if you do not want to carry the item balances, then you can enable this option. On disabling this option, Busy will ask that item master or party masters to be carried. That is, you want to carry all the item masters or party masters, or you want to carry the masters which have certain closing balance, or you want to carry those masters that either have a closing balance or are used in any transaction throughout the year. So you can select the option accordingly and click the start button to change the financial year. Here Busy is asking, are you using the bank reconciliation feature? You can click the yes or no button as per your requirement, and you can see Busy has changed the financial year. You can see it's showing the financial year from 2020. Now you can work in this financial year and at any time you can switch back to the previous financial year, that is financial year from 2019, or you can switch to another new financial year, that is the financial year starting from 2021. So this is the process of changing financial year in Busy. In this chapter, we have discussed about the year-end entries and changing of the financial year. At the end of the chapter, we have provided certain exercise. You can view the exercise on screen and attempt it. Hope after going through this chapter, you would be able to easily change the financial year in Busy and post the year-end entries in Busy. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.